Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching the Arkansas Gun Guy. Today, a close-up look at Ruger's LCP Max 75th Anniversary Edition. An awesome little pocket pistol chambered in .380 that a friend of the channel was kind enough to let me borrow. Actually, was kind enough to invite me to shoot. And in all honesty, I wasn't super excited about shooting .380 as I don't own anything in .380 and didn't know anything about it. And I don't know a ton about Ruger, but after spending just a little bit of time with this gun, I actually was super impressed and asked if I could borrow it for a video review, and he graciously said yes. So again, my close-up first look kind of at this LCP Max. I know this is a pretty common gun, or a pretty popular gun with Ruger fans, so I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. What do you love or not like about this firearm? I think it's mostly love based on what I've seen so far, but this is just a fantastic little gun. I thought I'd take a walk around. Again, Ruger LCP Max. My little bit of research says that LCP stands for lightweight compact pistol. Obviously it's a pistol, very lightweight, weighing at about 10.5 pounds, 10.6 ounces, 10.5 pounds, 10.6 ounces, super light, super compact. I mean, it fits in I'm size large hands, but it fits easily in my hand. I tried to do something for a comparison. I thought this was a kind of an interesting comparison. It's about as long as a pen, maybe not even as long as a pen that you may have in your pocket. So again, very compact package. It's about 5 inches long, 5.1 inches long, and just over 4 inches tall. Again, it weighs about 10.5 ounces. But the real thing is the width. This thing is less than 1 inch wide. Now that looks big on camera. That is 0.8 inches. Again, looking at versus a pen, it's not much wider than a ballpoint pen with a clip on there. So this thing is incredibly, incredibly compact. And it has a magazine capacity of 10+1 rounds of .380. I know people will argue all day long, is .380 effective enough? I know I wouldn't want to be shot with a .380 or anything, honestly. So I think it's absolutely fine for what it's worth. And this thing, again, is a pocket gun that is for self-defense. So it would definitely stop, I think, an attacker. So very cool gun. This 75th edition comes with a couple of features the others don't. It's got a different front sight up there. It's got that white, I think, titanium or white ring around the end of it, which I can't get to focus on camera. But this thing has a very good sight picture. It's got this serrated back sight here, and then the front post, which I'm trying to get on camera. So very effective sight picture. I'll talk about shooting it in a second because there was a learning there for me. But again, the 75th Anniversary Edition does come with this laser engraving on top of this stainless slide. But the slide, stainless, has kind of a matte finish on top and then polished sides. So very beautiful gun for a pocket gun. Has actually really strong feeling polymer. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. This is a very robust gun to be so lightweight. So very cool. Again, I love the finish on here. That polished side with the matte black finish up top, I think is very, very cool. Now, MSRP on these guns, I think, is $479. I'm not done shopping to see if you can buy them for less than that, but they're not terribly expensive and super, super effective as a pocket carry. I'll do a quick follow-up video on the holster that came with this. It was a Vetter holster that is absolutely a must-have if you want to carry this in your front pocket. Super impressed with how well that worked. But a very cool gun. Again, it fits in your palm of your hand. It is a 2-finger grip for me. I can't get my 3rd finger around there, but there's not a ton of kick being .380. I can almost get it there, but it's very easy to shoot. Not a ton of recoil, of course. But the other thing I want to call out, when I shot it, the first time I shot it, I didn't shoot well at all. I tried to line the sight up in here to get the front sight in the notch there. I swear I was shooting at least a foot low at 7 yards. So for shooting, I couldn't hit the broadside of the barn until I changed my position and held it at a 12 o'clock hold and put that dot over the 2 circles. Then it was pretty much on target. So I just had to learn to adjust my hold. The first 10 rounds was embarrassing. I hated the gun because I missed so badly. But once instead of getting the circle out of the center there, just hold this thing at a 12 o'clock hold, and was able to be pretty consistent and pretty effective at hitting the target at 7 yards with .380. So again, a very cool gun with, again, lots of cool features and just a tiny, tiny package. I didn't realize that Ruger was made in North Carolina. I think that's very interesting. So again, I would absolutely love to hear your comments on this firearm. Are you a Ruger fan? Do you carry one of these? Do you love it? If you had any issues with it, anything else we need to know? I also think it's an interesting design of the barrel. I love the way the barrel kind of flares out there at the end. And the barrel I read is an alloy steel with a black oxide finish, so it's corrosion resistant. I was going to try to take it apart to look a little closer at it, but apparently you have to pry this takedown lever out with an instrument. I don't want to scratch my buddy's awesome gun, so we won't take it apart and look at the inside. But this is my layman's view of a Ruger LCP Max 75th Anniversary Edition, a gun that actually impressed me pretty well. We'd love to hear from you guys. What do you think about the Ruger LCP Max? Please sound off in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching the Arkansas Gun Guy.